Hey everybody, my name's Georgia. Welcome back to my channel, Happy Cloud ASMR. So guys, for today's video, I've put together some new Would You Rather questions. I absolutely love playing this little game. I hope you guys will play along with me. If you want to, put your answers in the comments because I really want to know what you guys come up with and what you think about these. So yeah, obviously I'm outside, which is why I'm speaking in my normal voice because of the noise. I hope it's okay. But yeah, let's just get straight into the video. If you enjoy it, please may I remind you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, straight up, let's get straight into this. These are quite tricky, you know, like, okay. So question 1, would you rather have more time or more money? Obviously I'm playing along, by the way. So more time, I think, because you can always make money is money, but time is precious, you know. Even just the mundane things, like you need time to do them. Like I always say, there's not enough hours in the day, and there really isn't. So yeah, I think so. I think I would choose time for that one. Yeah, for sure time. What would you guys say? Okay, number 2. Ooh, okay. Would you rather have a pause button in your life or a rewind button? A rewind button, for sure. Because, oh, hang on a minute, wait. Nah, I'd like a rewind button because you could just go back and relive like your happiest memories. You can go back and see, I think about these things a lot. Like, I overthink, because now I'm thinking, are you just going back to rewind it to redo it, or are you just going back to watch it like happen? Because if you're going back and you can change, like if you can rewind and go back and change things, then that's going to have like a knock-on effect. Like, I believe in the butterfly effect. Like, that's going to have a knock-on effect. So would I be here doing this video with you right now if I go back, rewind and change something? But if you're just going back just to watch and that's it, then I would pick the rewind button. The pause button, that would be, I'm trying to think why we would need a pause button. Like, because even if you're having like an amazing time, you can just wait a day and then rewind it and then relive it, you know? What do you guys think? Like, what's the advantage of having a pause button? And again, this is it. So are you pausing it, but you can still move? You're not paused. You're just pausing everything, because that's different. Because then, oh my God, you could get up to some trouble. So yeah, I don't know. If you're pausing it and you're paused as well, that does not make sense. But if you're just pausing like the world and only you can move and do things, yes, because I'm just thinking like, you could just have like a lie-in. Like the most simplest thing, but you could just sleep and have more time in the morning to get ready. You could just totally chill. But again, I don't know if that's going to affect things, because even if you pause for a second, that's added time when things come back to life. So everyone's a second behind you, but you're a second ahead. So if you pause something, if you paused for like a day, you're aging a day ahead of everyone else. Does that make sense? Or am I thinking way too much? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, that's tricky, you know. I think a rewind if you're not involved, like if you're just watching, or a pause would be cool if you could move, but you'd have to be careful because you don't want to pause too much of time because what I basically said. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one. If this is your first time watching, I've done 2 others of these would you rather question game things, and if you don't know and if you haven't seen those, I do get very involved. Like, I love these little things, like I love these games, I love these thinking games, so I probably overthink too much, but anyway. Okay, so question 3 is, would you rather listen to music of the 60s or music from today? Straight up 60s, no hesitation whatsoever. I can't stand the music of today. And yeah, the 60s, oh my god, the 60s, hell yeah, like 100%. That's basically all I listen to today anyway, so yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. But what do you guys think? Like, I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh. There's definitely a couple of artists I like of today, like Taylor Swift. I like some of her music. That's actually all I can think of at the moment, but there are other songs I do like, but totally 60s music for sure. Okay, question 4. Would you rather become someone else or just stay you? Like permanent, that person. Because, I mean, I'm totally happy being me, like 100%. I won't want to change, but if it wasn't permanent and it was just for like a day or something, or a week, I would. Like, I just think it would be cool. But I wonder if you could pick. Could you choose who you wanted to be? Because you're gonna want to make it worth your while. Like, you just don't want to be. Well, I don't know, you know. I was gonna say you don't just want to be anybody on the street, but then you're just judging someone like that, you know. They could have an absolutely amazing life. So maybe I was too quick to judge. Maybe if it was just randomly selected, that'll be good. Because then, I don't know, I think it would make you grateful for what you've got, maybe. And I'm not even talking monetary, like I'm talking, I don't know, like family, love, all that kind of stuff as well. Not even like just because this person you swap to might have more money or whatever. Just, yeah, it might make you more grateful. But then it could also go the other way and you'll think, oh my god, they tick every box. But I think it would be cool to walk a day in a life with someone else just to see. Yeah, I think I would, but not permanent, because I am very happy in myself and with my life and things like that. But yeah, and if it was like someone famous, or I don't know, who would I want to live the day in a life with? I don't know. But I'll tell you what I would. I think it would be cool to like see what it's like in the opposite gender. Like, I don't know, I know I would absolutely hate it. No offense, guys, all the men out there, but I could not imagine being a man for a day. But I think it would be interesting to see. And call me George for the day. But yeah, I don't know, like what celebs or anything. Like, there's no one really I care too much about to want to be. I'd like to be a fly on a wall though, but I wouldn't actually want to be them. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one. And if you did have the choice, who would you want to swap with? Okay, next up. Would you rather say everything on your mind or never speak again? not being able to talk. I mean, there's obviously people out there who can't speak, but they communicate in other ways. But then having to say everything on your mind all the time, that would get me into a lot of trouble. I think it will get a lot of people into a lot of trouble, probably everybody. But then it doesn't always have to be negative, I guess, because you could, I mean, I often think, oh, she's pretty, or he's good looking, or he's got nice shoes, she's got nice dress. So it could be nice things about people as well, which you think, because I mean, we don't always think negative comments, but it's just on the offset when you do. But I guess it depends what kind of person you are. Like, if you're a negative thinking person or a positive thinking person, I mean, I know everybody's a bit of both, but which one outweighs? Like, because if you say like 90% of the things that you think are positive thoughts and just 10% are negative, maybe that would outweigh it, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that would be all right. But if you're constantly thinking bad about people, negative things, just not a nice person, I guess, then I don't know, it's tricky. I think we all like to think we're positive people, nice thinking people. I think as I've got older, I definitely am more positively thinking. Like, you know what? I think I would say everything on my mind. I think I would, because I just couldn't imagine not being able to speak and express and things like that. So that's a tricky one, though. What would you guys say about that? Okay, would you rather have X-ray vision or magnified hearing? I have magnified hearing anyway. And I'm not even joking when I say this. When I go to sleep at night, it has to be deathly quiet. I cannot, if there's any noise whatsoever, I can't sleep. I just can't switch off. And I think that would be I wouldn't want to have magnified hearing anyway. Would you? What are the benefits? I guess if you're nosy, it's good for eavesdropping. I don't really care about that though. I would totally go with the vision, because like X-ray vision, like, does that mean seeing through things, or does that mean distance? Because I'm not bothered about seeing. Well, actually, it would be good, actually, to see through walls. I don't really care for either. I'm just thinking of the distance though. Like, how far are we talking? Because you could like look up in the sky and see the planets without like a telescope. So that would be cool. But am I getting confused? Is X-ray just seeing through things? Because I'm not too fussed about that. But I guess if I had to pick, it would be X-ray vision. Alright, what would you guys pick for that one? Okay, next up. Would you rather live in the world of Harry Potter or Star Wars? Harry Potter? This may come as a shock to people, but I've never seen Star Wars before. I tell a lie. I've seen, when I was young, because my dad used to watch them and basically make us watch them. I don't even know, they were the older ones, I guess. They were on like videotape. That's how old it was, like in the 90s. and I know we had like a box set. Do you know when like videos used to come in like, there used to be like, I don't know, 4 videos in one big box? It was like that. But I've never seen a full one from start to finish, and I certainly haven't seen any of the new ones. So it's just one of those. I'm not really into like sci-fi and all that kind of genre, so no, I've never seen. So yeah, I would 100% Harry Potter. Like I love the books, like absolutely love Harry Potter, and it would just be so cool to be in that world. So yeah, I would pick HP. But what would you guys pick? Okay, next up we've got, would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease? I think deadly disease for sure. Oh my god, yes. If you could find a cure for something like that, then absolutely. But I mean, to explore a planet, I mean, that would be pretty cool as well. Like, the thing about me is I'm absolutely petrified of space. Like, it just freaks me out. Like, it just blows my mind. It's too much for me. But on the other hand, I'm super, super interested in it as well. Like, it scares me, but I love learning about it, and like, I totally believe there is life out there, all that crazy stuff, but it's probably true. But yeah, I would think I would totally have to pick the finding a cure for a deadly disease, 100%. But what about you guys? Okay, next up is, would you rather be a character in the last movie you saw or a character in the last book you read? Okay, so the book I'm reading at the moment is Stephen King, The Stand. So absolutely not would I want to be in that book. I don't know if any of you guys have read it, but it's basically the coronavirus like story, but it's crazy, you know. Like I'm actually what am I doing? What's it called when they read it to you? Audiobook. That's it. So I'm doing the audiobook of this, and it's crazy because I think Stephen King wrote the book in like the early 90s, but it's basically about like a deadly disease. All the symptoms relate to the coronavirus. Like, it's crazy how similar the thing is. Obviously, with it being a Stephen King book, though, there is horror and craziness involved as well. But like, it's really quite eerie how like spot on he got it, or well, he didn't get it because he did it. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, I definitely would not want to be in that book at all. And then the last film I watched, Die Hard, actually. Yeah, Die Hard. I don't know, yeah, I think I would, yeah, I guess be in that film. I mean, anything beats the book. So, but yeah, I think that would be a cool film to be in. I don't know what character I'd play. I won't want to be one of the bad guys, but yeah, that's what I would go for, the movie for sure. It would be cool. I'd actually love to star in like an action film. Like, it would be ace. It would be so much fun. Okay, well, either an action film or a musical. Like, I love musicals as well, even though I can't sing for shit, but I don't know, I love musicals. But yeah, let me know, what was the last book you read and what was the last film you watched, and which one would you rather be a character in? Okay, and the last question I have, question 10, is would you rather humans discover a signal from intelligent life from another planet or figure out how to extend human life for another 100 years? Let's hitch up for this one. I definitely think intelligent life from another planet, and I'll tell you why. So the thought of living for another 100 years, why? What's the point? You know, like, are you aging so you're gonna potentially be 200 years old? I mean, even more people live till they're over 100 as well, so it doesn't, why? Like, no way, absolutely no way would I want to do that. Like, if you could I mean, it would be cool, I guess, to see how the world will be in another 100 years for sure. Like, if we're advanced more, how much we've developed. I don't know. Is the world even going to be here in 100 years? I don't know at this rate. But yeah, I don't know. Is AI taking over the world? I don't know. But the thought of actually aging, it's just too much. No way. I wouldn't. But the signal from intelligent life, I mean, that is the age-old question. Is there life out there? Like, are we the only people on this planet? Or are we the only people on a planet? So to get a signal that there is 100% life out there, then yes. The thing is, though, I don't know if I'm thinking too much, but you got a signal that there's intelligent life. That doesn't necessarily mean anything that you're going to do anything, like we as the world are going to do anything, or those aliens are going to do anything. They've just said we're here. So I don't know if that would cause, like, because there's some crazy people on Earth, right? Would that cause mass panic and hysteria, and just would everybody just freak out? Like, see, even I don't know, you know. Because just because you discovered it, it doesn't, or you've discovered the signal, it doesn't mean that anything further is going to happen. Like, it doesn't mean you potentially see whatever it is or things like that. It's just like, we're here. So I don't know if that would be quite scary, you know. For even me now, I'm thinking, like, I wouldn't go like crazy. It wouldn't like disrupt my life, but I think it would just be like, I don't know, playing on your mind. Like, I don't know, would they ever come here? Would we? Do you know what I mean? It's tricky, actually. But again, I don't know if I'm overthinking. But it would be cool for sure to know that. That's, yeah, I would love to know that, actually. It is definitely the age-old question. Like, I do believe it. Like, I do. There has to be. Like, there has to be. Maybe not even in this universe, but like, there's a lot of things going on up there. There's lots of galaxies, lots of universes, lots and lots and lots. So there must be. But what do you guys think? And what would you prefer? Because the thing with the age one is, like I said, if you could just freeze frame and like just stay the age you are and then like live for 100 years, maybe I would. But I don't think that's the question. I think how to extend human life for another 100 years. So it's just an extension of what you are. And I mean, like, really, it's not guaranteed for everybody either. I mean, you know, there's people die every day at various different ages. So, for, you know what I mean? It's like, is this like a guaranteed extension for every single person on the planet that they will live for another 100 years? I mean, it would, I don't know if we could, like, I just think the world would be, I mean, I guess we're overpopulated as it is, so could you imagine, like, it's like basically another life cycle and then some. So I don't think it would work. I think that would fuck up the world as well, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't go for that one, guys. I'm definitely, this one's hard, you know. But I think I would have to pick the intelligent life from another planet. But yeah, guys, that is all the questions from me. I feel like I've totally rambled and you've seen a bit of a crazy side to me. But I do love these types of questions that get you thinking. So yeah, let me know, like, totally play along. Let me know what you'd pick in the comments down below. Like, I'm super interested to see what you'd say about all these questions and all your thoughts and opinions, things like that. And if you did enjoy this video, please may I remind you to give it a thumbs up. Like I said, comment down below and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, whatever time you're watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon.